Oh my god, it's the base fantasy report!
Yo, what's up? It's the Moon Man, it's Eric Yoon, it's the King of Scrimps. I'm here to bring you the Base Fantasy Report Week 5. I apologize for not uploading the video last night. I'm a bit sick right now, so again, like, if I sound weird, I'm sorry. I went to Free Fest this weekend. I was in an altered state, and I guess I didn't realize how cold I was, and I caught myself a cold. But we won't get into that. We got the OJ, we got the Mucinex, and we got the tissues, So if I'm coughing intermittently throughout this video, like I did right there, if I'm blowing my nose, I apologize, I'm sick. Alright, let's get right into it. This is going to be a brief video because I feel like I've been ranting on and on and on and on, and I feel like I'm doing it right now. But let's get right into it. The first match of last week, it was myself versus Mateo Flanco, Fuck City 2K12, and that guy got the win. He texted me after the game, after Monday night's game, saying GG. I sent back GG, but really I was salty. I wanted to beat him. I mean, this is a guy who was the shittiest guy in our league, and now we have the same record, you know what I mean? We'll talk about what happened to my team later in a different segment. Let's move on to the next matchup. We had No Beef versus Jay Floon the Tycoon. We had Gel versus Jason. And my man No Beef, aka, let's call him the waiver wire, because that's what he is. He stays on the waiver wire. That's what he does. He defeated Jason, man. And yeah, Jason, sorry I told you to put in Ben Tate. I don't know he was going to be inactive. Yeah, suffered 2 zeros. Ugh, sorry about that. Then we had Funk Nasty versus the Fist Legislation, man. This was what I called the matchup of the week. We had two people 3-1 going at each other. And Pete, whoo! I mean, for all Redskins fans out there, man, shit, RG3. He took that concussion, and yeah, sorry, Pete. Ledge came out with the win, and you know what? He's at the top of the league right now. Ledge, I guess this man can't be touched right now. He's back at the top. Earlier at the beginning of the season, before even fantasy started, he said, Eric, I don't know about my team. I don't know if I'm gonna do really well. I don't know if I'm really into fantasy. But now that the nigga's winning, and of course he's super into fantasy. Okay. And now we go to Lil D the Face Gods versus Calgary Crop Dusters. We had David versus Chris, and shit, man. Like, I didn't think Chris was gonna win, but he done it. He done did it again, man. He won, man. Honestly, it's the resurgence of the white boys. It's Matt climbing up the top. It's Chris climbing up the top. Shit. Like, I thought I was gonna be doing well, but I'm in the same place as No Beef and Matt, who were at the bottom. And then we have, finally, Puss Beaters, Carl versus Diplomats. And Carl, man, shit. Once again, an unlucky week, and I guess Anthony came out with that win, and now he's 4-1, and I was talking to Anthony earlier today, and he said, he doesn't get any up arrows, he doesn't get any down arrows, he's just stuck in the number 2 spot, but man, number 2 spot is a great place to be right now. But now let's get into our fantasy fails and our fantasy genius of the week. And I say fantasy fails because for the first time ever in base history, we have 2 fails. We have a double fail burger with cheese. First off, we have David, Lil D the Face Gods. Now, I know it was hard, should I play James Jones? Should I play Rashard Mendenhall? But both those guys went off, and if you had played either one of those, if you had swapped out anyone, you would have won the game, my friend. So, and in that aspect, you are a fantasy fail. You know what I mean? Like, you should have known, Mendenhall was coming back, there's big buzz around him, maybe you should have put him in there. I know it's a hard decision, but at the same time, that could have won you a game, and therefore you are the fail. But you do not have the title to yourself. You get to share it this week with, let me check it out, who is it? Jay Floon the Tycoon. God damn it. Jason, you're a fail. You know why? Because you had Greg Little. I mean, I understand you had bye weeks, man. I understand that, but you had Greg Little score 0. You had Ben Tate scored 0. I mean, 2 zeros on your fucking starting roster, man. That's a big ass fail, man. That's a big ass fail, man. I'm sorry to say it, and yeah, I mean, the bye weeks are in full effect right now, and we're gonna see who really has the best teams, who has that fantasy IQ. Because, the bye weeks are here, man. They're here to stay. As for our fantasy genius, this guy, when I gave him a fail earlier this year, and he's like, Eric, why'd you give me the fail? And I explained to him, and he said he didn't care, but he still had reasons why he shouldn't have gotten the fail. So maybe he cared a little bit, But we have the fifth legislation. He is your genius of the week. His team simply just went off. He scored the most points. He went off city. He went ham. He went, beast mode, whatever you want to call it. He went crazy. And he scored 122 points, man. That Bears defense, that is serious. That is very, very serious. Very, very serious. And, Ledge, basically, you went off. And, all I got to say is this. What more can I say, man? You went off. But let's move on to a new segment of the show. Maybe if I do some editing, like it'll pop up right now, like this is cool.
I don't really like it, not one bit. You know what Pete says? That's some old bullshit.
It comes down, but maybe I won't get into the editing because I'm really lazy right now. But it's one of Pete's catchphrases. It's one of Pete's great phrases, and basically it comes down to that's some old bullshit. All right, that's some old bullshit. And this is a segment where like whack shit happens to you, okay? And let's start off with my team, okay? I was playing Cedric Benson, I was playing Jermichael Finley, I was playing Jordy Nelson, and it was the Packers against the Colts, and I was like, I'm feeling really good about this. But what happens? Benson gets injured, Finley gets injured, and Nelson, what the fuck, man? That's some old bullshit, man. Like, what the fuck? I had 3 Packers in, and everyone except the ones I have in score touchdowns. I mean, we have Cobb scoring touchdowns, we have James Jones scoring touchdowns, we have Coon scoring touchdowns, but not my guys, That's some old bullshit. As for Peter, I mean, RG3 ran in, I understand. He ran in, he got a fucking concussion, and that sucks, man. That's some old bullshit, man. That's some whack. That just fucking sucks, man. I understand he's a young quarterback. He's hungry. He wants to score those touchdowns, but you gotta know when to chill the fuck out. All right. Going over here now. That's some old bullshit. Continued. We gotta move on to Carl's team. Oh my god. I mean, he has some dope pickers on the waiver wire, but they did not pay off because they got injured. We're talking about Amendola. He got injured. We're talking about Williams, the running back from Arizona. He got injured. That's some old bullshit, man. It just fucking sucks. And we had Jimmy Graham score 0.9 points. When is that ever gonna happen? When is Jimmy Graham not gonna score a touchdown? You know what I mean? Like, that's fucking crazy. That's some old bullshit, man. Anthony, you got very lucky. I mean, you got very lucky about that. I mean, a win is a win. The numbers don't lie. You're 4-1, but come on, bro. You know you got lucky. All right. Excuse me, I gotta blow my nose right now. Excuse me. All right, let's talk about the matchups of next week. We got we got myself versus the fifth legislation, and the Leggy, you're my boy. You know what I mean? He gave me $5 million in Borderlands. He's hooking me up with the dopest guns, but you're gonna lose this week, bro. All right, we're not friends this week, and I'm gonna make another bold statement. Last week I didn't talk shit, and I feel like that's why I lost. I gotta continue to talk shit. I'm gonna bet anyone $5. Anyone who wants to take up the bet that I will beat the Ledge. I'm gonna I don't have too many wins, but when I win, I kill a juggernaut. It happened 2 weeks ago, and I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna destroy Leggy. So any takers, I'm down for it. Right? Then we have Fuck City versus Jay Falloon the Tycoon. I feel like Matt's very favored to win this because Jason doesn't have Drew Brees or MJD. The bye weeks. We have the Calgary Crop Dusters versus No Beef, aka the Waiver Wire. That should be an interesting matchup. We have the Diplomats versus Funk Nasty. We had 2 of the top people. We have number 2 and number 3 going at each other. That should be very interesting as well. I feel like Pete, his luck streak has run out. He's about to go 3-7. He already has 2 losses in a row. What's 5 more, right? All right, then we got the matchup of the week, man. The grudge match. Both these guys are 2-3. They have to win. This is a must-win situation. We have Puss Beaters, Carl, versus Lil D, the Face Gods, David. This is the grudge match of the week. It should be very, very interesting. Oh my god, this video is fucking longer than I expected. I kept talking. Maybe I'll edit up, maybe I won't. It's been Moonman, the King of Scrims, yours truly. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I apologize for being late. But yeah, that's it. It's your base fantasy report week 5. I'll see y'all next week. Hopefully I'll be feeling better. Yeah, let's go Nats right now. They're losing 4-0. What the fuck? But you know what? We gotta have that faith. Alright guys, I'll see you later, man. Peace.